1, 0.
Massive. It's massive. It's happening. Now run. It's happening right now.
Welcome to the Dobsonian Power Solar Sessions! Here we go again! Massive explosion. Well, actually there were 2 explosions. One of them caused this proton rain. It's starting again. Oh, I hope it will not cause me headache again. I'm having clouds to protect me tomorrow, I think. We'll have as well Chris Green right now. Let me see if he's already there. Chris Green, you have the link at Discord. With live views of the sun, we'll talk about this and check everything that just happened. It just happened right now. But before that, I want to do something today. I want to do something today with you. Hello Walter, Meredith, X-Chaser, Kevin Palmer, Alex, Chris Green, you have the link there. Rising Storm, Sandra, Parker, everybody's here. Welcome to the Dobsonian Power channel. Dobsonian Power. Okay, while we wait for Chris Green, he still has the sun. And I will show you many interesting things. But first, there's something here that I want to share with you. Well, this is spaceweather.com from Dr. Tony Phillips that I usually, not always, but I usually, when there's something interesting here, I like to share with you, and I pull this webpage during the solar live streams. Today, he has here solar radiation storm in progress. Woo! Oh god. Solar protons are raining down on Earth today, following an unexpected explosion. Behind the sun's western limb, this is at the right, the one that you saw at the right. This one. Bam! Look at this. Bam! 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 You know what this is here? Particles. Energetic particles. Blasted off by this massive explosion. Look at the coronagraph here. Look at this. right on the face of the coronagraph camera. Bam! Earthquake. It's happening.
It's happening. Run.
3.6 near India. Oh god, oh god. This is getting hot. This is getting hot. Well, Chris Green is in the house already. There we go, connecting Chris Green. Don't worry, take your time. Take your time. So, coming back to this webpage. Okay, don't worry, Chris Green is reporting no sun at all. It's already gone. Oh! Don't worry, Chris Green, don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry. Yes, Chris Green told me today, well, do you want to do a live stream? Well, I don't know if the sun do something, but so far, nothing at all. But the King Sun, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know how it works, Chris Green. I didn't plan this. I didn't plan this, man. I didn't want to risk. Okay, don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry. Point to an object if you want. We'll be here for a while. Okay. Coming back to this webpage. Solar radiation storm in progress. So, this solar radiation storm currently registers category S1, but it will probably intensify in the hours ahead to S2.
Warning. Please run above the bunker and stay calm. Warning. Warning. Please run to the bunker and stay calm. Warning.
So, it's going to intensify. I have here the graphic as well. And you can see that, bam! This is the graphic of the proton flux, so the protons. And suddenly, bam! Warning level here. This horizontal line, it already passed the... Let me refresh this to see how it goes in real time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. We have trouble. However, as I showed you at the beginning, this huge coronal mass ejection, man, I just have to tell you, we were lucky. We were lucky. Look at this massive explosion from the sun. This is the NASA forecast. And bam! Not headed to the Earth. Not headed to the Earth. We'll see that in a moment in detail. Because I want to draw the attention to this. This page, it's a page that I usually pull here. As you can see, it has an interesting summary of the last event. Just happened. And I like to pull and share with you. Well, we are almost at Christmas. And we have here Dr. Tony Phillips. I don't know him. I suppose it's a him. I don't know him. But I use his page to share with you and to complement the information here. And it's very important. He does a very good job. He has a group of students. I know because I read that. And they do loads of work in the university with balloons that fly to space. And if you go down here, they have a Black Friday sale. They send things to space, and they sell those things. Okay, so I thought in something. I thought basically I felt like gratitude, you know. What is the best way to be grateful in this situation? To say, Dr. Phillips, you do a nice job. Well, a bit. But I thought in buying an ornament here in his page. They are a bit expensive, but it's not about the money. It's about to giving back something without him to realize right now. But I sent him an email to see if they can send to my country, to Portugal, because we are streaming from here. Continent, Europe. Country, Portugal. Region, Algarve. 37 latitude, Bortle 5. This is my observatory. And I thought in buying something to hang on here. So they have ornaments here. And I thought, well, I can buy an ornament. So I'm giving back, I'm being grateful. And look, sometimes I say this. One of my life hacks, this is just a small thing. But one of my life hacks, it's gratitude. If you focus on gratitude above other things, other values that we should improve as a human being, you will be happier. You will be happier. You will have a better life. And gratitude is a powerful thing. Just the fact that you being grateful to be alive, it's something special. Every night, if you have those thoughts, you will be happier. And during your daily life, you will be happier. And to show gratitude, it's a good thing. And when we do and spread good things like love, gratitude, everything, probably life will give those things back. And the opposite, if you spread hate and violence and those bad feelings to other people, probably life will give that back to you. So at least it's how I live. So I decided to buy something, but I'm in doubt into things here. This is to hang on here on the microphone, to have something to remember the space, the work of this spaceweather.com, and to be grateful, to remember gratitude. That's the most important thing, right? Okay, so they have here ornaments. I click on ornaments, so they have pending ornaments, and I want to, between this, I want you to help me to decide. Between these Snoopy's, it reminds me my childhood, the Snoopy stuff. This is an astronaut, you see? This is an astronaut, a Snoopy. And there's another thing from my childhood that I love, which is the Star Trek spaceship with a hand of Apollo. You see? It's a pendant as well, an ornament. They say here, hand of Apollo Star Trek ornament, $127.95. Yes, I know what you are thinking. It's a bit expensive to be a pendant, but it's not about that. It's about helping, because I know this money will help also their projects, the student projects, and students are young people, and young people are the future. So I feel like I'm doing something good. And it's about giving back to him. I use the website a lot, so it doesn't matter. And this Snoopy as well. So, Snoopy Christmas ornament. And the hand of Apollo, it's from... I remember this when I was very young. I was a child. Hand of Apollo. It's the iconic opening scene from original Star Trek series episode Who Mourns for Adonis? First aired on 1967. God, I was not born yet. Near the planet Pollux 3rd, the Enterprise was held dead in space by a massive energy field shaped as a human hand. It belonged to a being claiming to be the Greek god Apollo god. So, I'm in doubt about buying that to hang on here or the Snoopy astronaut. Love Snoopy. Star Trek. Trek. Oh god. Tell me in the chat what you think. Star Trek or Snoopy? Snoopy. Created by Hallmark, this rare keepsake floated in the stratosphere for 3 hours, while radiation sensors inside the payload gathered data for the students' radiation monitoring project. After the balloon exploded, because this is real, these materials go really into space, into this altitude, and then they receive that radiation. It's a funny thing. So they say here, after the balloon exploded, as planned, the payload parachuted back to Earth, landing in the Piper Mountain Wilderness area near Death Valley National Park, so in United States. So what do I buy? Star Trek or Snoopy? Star Trek. I see more Star Treks. Star Trek, bro. Okay. Chris says Star Trek as well. Okay. Snoopy, another Snoopy. I like both, man. Look. Snoopy is this one. It's an astronaut with the helmet here and a suitcase or something. It's like this. This is important, an important choice because it will be here all the time. Maybe here or something. I want it to be, so it will be part of the design of this humble studio. You see? Look, the image on space from the balloon. It was on space, man. It's interesting. Snoopy, Star Trek, it's winning. Both. Not both. Not both because it's too much to have here. I have plenty of stuff, but I keep them out of the view because it will saturate everything. One pendant, it will be fine. Snoopy again. Snoopy. I'm in doubt because I like Snoopy a lot from my childhood, and I like the dogs as well, and astronauts, and Star Trek. It's this. They don't have the measures here. Look, it's a hand, the hand of Apollo, and the spaceship Enterprise.
Altitude, velocity, light. 8.5 down. 220 feet. 15 forward. 11 forward. Coming down
Star Trek.
200 feet.
More appropriate.
4.5 down. 5.5 down.
Yes, they are expensive, but this is not about... look, they are not doing this for sure to like selling in a regular shop. This is to help people that buy this for sure, helping the project they have, and it's a kind of support that people do to that group of students. I'm doing this because I have no connection with them, but just because I feel like giving back all that work that he does and provide us in that web page That complements a lot here the channel. It's a very good website. It's the best one. I like it a lot. And it's a way to give back, to show some gratitude. The power of gratitude. I don't know the size. Get Snoopy. If it's going to make you happy. You being happy makes us all happy. Bam, 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 bam. Change my mind, Snoopy. Man, you are very... It's like a draw here. Look, the impact here. These are real images. You know what I think this is? The balloon exploding in space. It's the moment of the explosion. Man, what shall I do? Shall I do the... a poll? I like both. Both will make me happy. Snoopy this year and 2 years later Star Trek. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. But then I can't have two pendants here. It will look like those guys in the taxi with all those or the trucks with all those ornaments. And it's not my intention. Donation towards Snoopy. Oh, this will have some weight here. This will have some weight. Thank you so much, Pete, for your super chat. This has some weight here in my decision. I don't know, Snoopy seems more... seems smaller. Both are nice. Seems smaller and may fit better here. If it was without the hand... This seems a silly thing, but it's more important than you think, because gratitude, I tell you, gratitude, it's a very, very powerful... a very powerful feeling to have and something to improve or to address in your life, if possible, every single day. It makes people happier. It makes people happier. Gratitude. And it's you. It's on your hands, on your mind. Only. Only you can shape that feeling. It's like a train every day that you can introduce in your life. Both it's fine. Snoopy is much more recognizable. Yeah. Okay. The hand looks weird. Okay, I will buy Snoopy. I will buy Snoopy and I'll let you know. I will not do it right now because I have to put my address, everything, and it's it takes time. So Snoopy will be. Snoopy will be. Snoopy will be. Oh god. Okay, let's move on. So look at this. I saw this today and it was not enough. Remember the last live stream we saw something happening, but there was nothing. After the fact, there was nothing. As predicted. We didn't see anything. Any plasma coming into the earth. It was right in front of us, an M flare. Yes, Snoopy will be. It's decided. I will, after the stream, I will buy it. No, Chris, no. No. On Discord. I have another thing to show, Chris. Yeah, we had solar flare right in front of us. Nothing happened because I was monitoring. And then... hey, Star Guy is in the house! Star Guy is in the house.
Dance party with Beyonce, 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 Beyonce.
Thank you, Star Guy, for your super chat. Star Guy, the Bayo man. Thank you. Our another Ultra Explorer. Ultra Explorer. Look, Star Guy. Star Guy, I don't know if you noticed it, but since my last live stream, we are having a better resolution here. And I remember you with your 4K 100-inch television. Bam, 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 bam. It will be awesome. I bet you are watching from it. The 4K television, no? And hopefully Stargirl is doing fine. Music for Stargirl. To Stargirl, positive feelings. Thank you so much. So nothing. But then, look. Bam! Look. This was on the 20. Bam! 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 All not Earth faced. Bam! Look at this one. This was yesterday. Not facing the Earth. Remember the trick here? Always remember the trick of the coronal mass ejections. Magnetic field, it expands and looks like a circle if it's headed to the Earth. We are always monitoring that here because the day it will happen, and it will happen again. It will happen again when we see that those circles, bam, bam, bam. You know what happened.
Warning. Please run to the bunker and stay calm. Warning.
Run to the bunker.
We will all run to the bunker. Okay. Not headed to the Earth, it's going to the other side. Bam! Another one here, and this one. Bam! Look at this massive, this is the one. After this huge one, another one here. Look at this size, man. Look, this was... Let me show you something. Let me explain you something that is very important for the future. When something like this, it's headed to the Earth. Look. Look. This is behind the limb. The limb is the edge here, the right side of the sun. The limb is all the edge. Bam! It's behind the sun. Bam! It's behind the sun. Let me show you something that just happened as well. I think it was here. Here. Look at this massive. Look at this massive. Remember the region I was warning about? Look at this massive active region at the left side of the sun. Look at this massive loop here. This is a magnetic field. Well, multiple magnetic fields with plasma there. And look what happens. This was yesterday. It stretches and bam, it breaks and bam to space like a whip. Like a whip. See? Here it broke here and bam. And after the slingshot here, or the whip, bam, it caused this. You see? It looks tiny, but it is massive. Many Earths can fit here. And a massive explosion. Again, we were lucky. We were lucky with this one, but right after this one, bam! In our face, look, proton rain, bam! And now look, usually if this was a bit in the face of the sun here, facing us, instead of already being in the far side, this, although it's not a halo, the trick of the halo, if it was a halo, if it was in front of us, we were doomed. Bam, it will be a huge circle like this in this image. If it was facing the Earth but at the side, this has enough degrees, so I think it has more than 180, so a full half of a circle. And that will be a huge sign of an impact in the Earth from a flank. Sometimes happen. That will be massive because you can see here. You can see here the massive. Look, this is a giant coronal mass ejection. Do you want to know the comparison to a Carrington level event? I will show you. Look, we had on 2012. Well, the Carrington event was on 1859. Massive event that caused the telegraphs back that time to kaput, basically. We had another Carrington event recently on 2012, but it was not headed to the Earth, so nothing happened. This was the image of the model. In 2012, we already had these models, and this was the image. Look at this. Bam! This is a Carrington event. You see how massive it is? It expands a lot and it's super dense, super dense. So we had a Carrington event in 2012. We were very lucky. No, the lady of the Black Friday, no. We were very lucky. Will it happen again? Yes, for sure. When? Well, we don't know. The only thing I know is that I will be here to warn you all when that happens. In advance, so you can be prepared. And this was today. Nothing to do with that massive Carrington event size. The Carrington event size or level was like all of this area. This is like half of it and half of the density as well. But it was massive as well. So we should be prepared for at any time it can happen facing to the Earth. The Earth is here. This small dot, yellow dot. And this was the effect of the radiation. This measures the radiation on Earth. And after, you can see that the blue is the lower frequency, and it starts to rise in the yellows and red. And after that happens, look at the red here. Tiago, why is the red on the bottom and the top mainly? Because of the poles, the north and the south pole. This one affected, it seems, more the bottom. Hey, thank you, sweet for DJT, for gifting 10 Dobsonian Power memberships. Thank you. All of you, welcome to the spaceship. You are now an explorer. You are an explorer. But Tiago, will we have a disaster? What do you think? Well, I'm not Nostradamus. What I think is that sooner or later we will have blackouts. I don't know if a global blackout, partial blackout, partial blackouts in different regions, more vulnerable to those effects. Regions like Cuba, for instance, it's an island that it's very vulnerable to those effects, those solar effects. So thank you, Chris Green. Bam, bam, bam. Chris Green is in the house again. Chris Green today. Bam, bam. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you so much.
Dance party with Beyonce, 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 Beyonce.
And one for DJT as well.
Dance party with Beyonce, 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 Beyonce.
So yes, I think that we will have, I'm almost for sure we will have blackouts. So be prepared for that. I don't think we will have any disaster that will wipe the humankind from the earth anytime soon. No, I don't think that. Well, we never know. We never know. But I don't feel like it's going to happen. But I'm not a scientist, okay? So, radiation. Bam, 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 bam. We'll see if tomorrow I don't have any clouds. Sometimes this solar proton rain coincides with my headache. So I will check that. I will monitor that as well. Some people complain about headaches during some events. Thunderstorms, for instance, give me headaches. I don't know. Solar proton rain. I have to confirm to validate it. Oh yeah, we are getting closer to Black Friday, of course.
Run. Run now, run to the stars. Run with the crowd.
Run with the crowd. Not me, not me. Amazon. Amazon makes the job. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's check the solar proton rain. The protagonist today Oh, it's rising! It's rising!
It's happening! We are doomed! Bam! It's rising, it's happening! Run!
Try a negative ion generator in the room and see if it helps headaches. Well, first I have to confirm. Nice telescopes on Black Friday everywhere. Everywhere. Now is the time to buy. What I do is during this period pre-Black Friday, I put things on the cart that I think I may want to buy. And then I wait on Amazon. If it's telescopes, other brands, but Amazon have telescopes as well. For instance, telescopes, this is one from Amazon. From Skywatcher, you have on different stores, so the cheaper the better, because they are all the same. This is the one I recommend, 8-inch Dobsonian with a go-to. It does it all, it will fit any family, kids, with adults, with older people, everybody will have a telescope for life. A telescope for life. It's the one I most recommend. But I usually put things on the cart and then I wait for Black Friday sign. Then I buy. Today I bought a bag or something to go swimming and other stuff. For instance, everybody uses something that I recommend. I have here the external discs. It's a very nice way to complement your computer. External discs, so you can have. I have with 5 terabytes, $100, 5 terabytes, and you have something to back up your stuff. It's an idea. It's an idea. Okay, let's move on. I have something to show you. This just was released today. This is a star, it's not Betelgeuse. This is a star, and as they say here, this is a star that is surrounded by dust and gas here. This is a picture from European Space Observatory. And the name of this star they call
Behemoth, the giant.
Why is this picture so important and why was it released today? This is the first picture with such a detail of a star outside the Milky Way. I mean, when I point here the telescopes, you will see when I do the live streams with a telescope. Today it's cloudy. At night, we usually see in the image many stars. We see the planets, nebulae, many things, asteroids. Here we capture asteroids, everything. And you see the stars everywhere. But those stars that you are watching here with a telescope are stars that are inside the Milky Way. Most of the stars, almost all, are inside the Milky Way. And even when I point a telescope towards an object very, very far away from the Milky Way, and for instance another galaxy like Andromeda or something, we still have plenty of stars. those stars are from the Milky Way. Because the stars outside the Milky Way are so far away and they are so difficult to get on with the telescopes that they are very faint. That's why they are very difficult to capture with such a detail. These guys captured this star. They call it the Behemoth. Behemoth, the giant, and they just could capture. It's an evolution. Earthquake. 4.4.
It's happening.
It's happening, man. It's always this coincidence. Proton rain. Bam! What country is this? Equator? No? Colombia. Colombia, Venezuela here. No, it's here. It's Brazil. Hold on. No, it's Colombia. Between Colombia frontier with Venezuela. Okay. 4.4. We had loads of smaller ones here on the coast, west coast of United States as well. And one in Texas. 2.7. Run, Chris Green. So this star was the first time that they could capture such a detail of a star outside the Milky Way. But this star, if you think the Sun is a big star, if you think it's a big star, they say here, the red giant star Betelgeuse, it's a perfect example of a star. In spite of being 764 times the radius of the Sun, our images of the object are so fuzzy that astronomers are still trying to puzzle out why its light fluctuates so dramatically. You know that Betelgeuse has that variable brightness that makes us think that it's about to explode. No? They try to figure it out. They are trying. But this star, the Behemoth, is around 3 times the size of Betelgeuse. It's massive, but 250 times the distance. So it appears much smaller and dimmer to us than Betelgeuse, which is one of the brightest stars in the Earth's sky. And around the star you can see a weird ring of dust. Violent material. The dusty material revealed that the star is at a very unstable point in its life, experiencing violent mass loss as it grows near to the end. This star, it's a star near to the end, about to explode. You know that I follow Betelgeuse a lot and other stars, so it's a matter that I'm interested to keep following. Supernova, to go supernova, yes. Yes. Yes, Frankenstein!
He's in the house.
I'm on the run. Okay. This was a live stream to put you on, to update you about what just happened. So, not headed to the Earth, as you could see. Nonetheless, it was so massive that even being at the explosion being at the far side of the sun, it had that huge proton rain effect on Earth, and it's still rising. It's still rising. Now we have another things to keep monitor. This coronal hole that will boost with fast wind everything. Filaments here. It was a filament that I just showed you that exploded, so something to be aware of. And the region again, this massive region that is showing its strength, and for sure it will bring us more trouble to monitor here and show you live. Okay? Look at this. Headed to the Earth already. Look at this explosion of the filament again. Here. BAM! This will keep turning around and will face the Earth next week. We'll see what happens. Till then, have an awesome Friday. For sure I will be with you sooner than later. And I will tell you on Discord when I'm going to live stream again. Thank you very much to the supporters. Thank you very much for being here. Have a positive day tomorrow. And please, please, please remember what I told you at the beginning of the live stream. Gratitude. Remember this word. Gratitude. Gratitude. It's very, very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. Train that gratitude. It gives you good energy, very good energy. I told you before. Practice that. Bye bye. Thank you.